Hi, today we're going to install 12 ports Zero Trust platform. This is software. It's really easy to install. You can come to our website, go to the 12port.com website, click try it free, and you'll get this page, which will allow you to download either a Windows or a Linux trial. This is enterprise security software, but it's really easy to install and update and configure. So we've made it really accessible for any size company. And it's completely agentless. So you just install the server and it'll be able to connect to the systems that are available from that server. So it's full featured trial, and you can give it a quick try in under 5 minutes, and that's what we're going to show you today. So let's get started. We'll start the timer. So today we're going to install it on a Windows OS, but you can choose Linux. And so if we download the Windows trial, it's just going to give you the download, and it's going to give you a little warning because it's a PowerShell script, but it's safe. It's digitally signed by us, and you should be good to go. So if we click keep, we can open the location of where that file downloaded. Let's get that timer back up there. And this particular file, I typically like to install it in a directory I put it in program files, but some people have application folders that they could put on another drive. It's really up to you. So let's put it in the program files. We'll create a new folder. We'll just call it 12 port and get started. And let's paste it. So now to install it, you can either install it from PowerShell, or if you're running as an admin already, you can just right click on it and say run with PowerShell. And that will launch the PowerShell. This is a Windows 2025 server, but it could run on any Windows OS. We'll click yes to confirm the location, click yes to accept the license, and off to the races. So right now it's downloading the software, which, depending upon your connection speed, could take anywhere from just maybe 15, 20 seconds to a minute, depending upon your speed. This is a pretty good connection, so it goes quickly. So it created the self-signed certificate, and now it's already installed the product. So it already started, installed the software, and now it's waiting for the web service to start. This could take anywhere from 30 seconds to, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes, depending upon how old the machine you're running it on. But it's pretty easy to get started. It starts up this web server, and this web server is available. We'll generate a web link that we can go after. So again, just to remind everybody, this is completely agentless, runs on Windows or Linux. It's a modern application. It's very well tuned for any size company to get started. Looks like we already finished, and then it's generating. You'll see this little 12 port ready when it's finished. So we're about 2 minutes there, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So let's go into the application and create our first tenant. So if you notice, it has a little link where you press enter. Because this is a self-signed certificate, you can just accept that. You can put your own certificate into the website when you're ready to move to production. If we click that, it's going to ask you for your initial passcode. So this is something you're going to want to remember, because if you don't remember this password and username and password, you're going to have to reinstall. We have zero knowledge of whatever you put into the system. It's completely self-hosted and can be isolated and never communicates back to us. So let's click register. Now, the first time you're installing it, asks you to create a tenant. So typically I like to create, just name it 12 port, but you can name it whatever you want. And then it becomes part of the URL. So that's why no spaces or anything like that. So we name the tenant, just leave it. Everything else is fine for a trial. These are more advanced features for people who are deploying. We also have a silent install, so you don't even have to go through any of the GUI stuff. Let's click save. What's this doing is creating a tenant. These tenants are isolated. They can have their own single sign-on, directory services, MFA, all kind. It's a completely isolated tenant. And most people just need one tenant, but if you're a managed service provider or a large company we have different divisions. Some people like to set those up as a multi-tenant approach. So that's it. We're in. So let's check the time and see where we're at. So a little over 4 minutes to the system. And once you're in here, you can play around and configure and check all the different operations, integration points. So there's a lot of things in here you can take a look at. But if you want to, get quickly started with an asset, you can just go to the assets area. Anytime you see these little question marks, you can click that. It'll take you to our documentation, and we have very, very good documentation. It'll help you get everything set up so you can give it a quick try. Let us know if you have any questions, and you can always reach out to support@12port.com if you have any feedback or suggestions. Appreciate your time. Bye.